Hello. We're back in Elden Ring walkthrough. And we're in the Weeping Peninsula, Fourth Church America. We're just here to clean up some bosses. Alright, we got a couple here to clean up. Starting with the Evergull. This one does require a Stone Sword key, and in my opinion is really stupid to do, but we're doing every boss. And this is a repeat boss, so might as well just learn the moveset now. So, you do that. Alright, remember in Everjails, no spirit summons, pure skill. Okay, phase 2 transition. Gonna apply the blood flame real quick, because I forgot. This is an ice boss, so be wary of frostbite. Ooh. And bleed? Okay. How's that? Just chop you in the face. And you get Radagon Scar Seal, which is the weaker version of the Sword Seal we got earlier. It does level 3 stats instead of 5 level 3 stats. Words. Your stats increase by 3 instead of 5 for the vigor, endurance, strength, and dexterity. It is not worth it. Anyways, we go right under the church. We can enter this cave. It's a poison cave, so just be wary. But the boss is an enemy that is really weak to fire. But it's just a weak enemy in general because it doesn't really have an attack. It's just existing. So here we are. And it gives you a talisman that we already have a better version of. So, 2 bosses in a row. We already have better versions of the talisman. This would be something to get your Bloodhound Step for, if you're worried. But the poison doesn't slow you down, unlike the other one. So, just be wary. Run around. And the boss is just down here. I'm gonna do this. Apply fire. Drink a potion. And if you want to summon, you can. I'm not gonna bother. I want the FP. And see, just instant. The lock-on would play nice. There's the boss dead. Anyone else? Yeah. That's the boss. Moving on to the Church of Pilgrimage. God, we're knocking out these. That's 2 bosses in like 3 minutes. Holy. Well, this one actually has a good reward. So. The other 2 were just repeat talismans. Get off the fence, Torrent! Anywho. Just gonna cancel that because it annoys me. So you can't find this boss room. It'll show you with that. But I'm gonna show you because it's just right behind here. Hop up the doors, open them up. Here we go. Tombsword Catacombs. Snag a little grace. Forget what's behind there, but it is an ambush if you go in there. So I'm not going to bother. I think it might just be a spirit summon of some kind. See? Easy boss run. Get yourself some regular gloveworts. Skelly bros. Bro. I'm not worried about it though. I'm a tanky dude. There's the lever. Just gotta get up there. Alrighty. I don't know what that was, bro. And then they get cooked. Yeah, you thought. Thought game. Hey, bro. Ignores him. Because he gets cooked. Just gonna let him cook him again. Oh, he missed. Just hit it. Jump. Cook him. Cook him again. And no, it's a different catacomb that does that. There's your lever. There's the Grave Glovewort 2 that I've been searching for. And we're done. Just run on down to the boss. I think, actually, I'm gonna chunk this now to get some of that regen. The boss is just a glass cannon, so I'm not gonna use any weapon buff because it's not necessary. There it is. It can teleport, so be careful. It does bleed. Chill, bro. But as you see, that was just one of our hits. Just literal doo-doo. But this is one of the best Spirit Ashes you can get in the game. And you can get it just like that. Anyways, okay, we haven't even hit the 10-minute mark. This may be a problem. Moving on. I thought these bosses would take longer. Okay, hold up. Crafting. Make sure you have some holy pots for this next part. We're not going to need them immediately, but they will be useful. So craft them up. We're going to hit another boss that I did not expect to be knocking out this episode. But don't worry, I got backup bosses that can actually take a while. Just I didn't think I'd be needing to use them. They're my emergency bosses, okay? But we just shred through those bosses just too fast. And we already have that tier, okay. Wasn't sure. So there's a mini boss in here that gives you a sorcery staff and a spell. I'm not gonna bother fighting it. It's just Demi-Human Queen Gilka. But slightly more competent. Take that with a grain of salt though. Because Gilka was trash. And here we go. Now it's the drop. Yeah, imagine the first person to find this cave. Like, so out of the way. Obviously, it's a cracked floor. Oh no! I've fallen. You would have come down here anyway. It literally just speeds up the dungeon. Because you would have gone through that. Rascatrop Rune Arcs? Noted. Then I believe the boss is just like right here. Oh, double kill. Kickery's always nice. Careful. Alright. Just always look before you leave. You never know if you're going to get ambushed. And don't you look at that. There's the boss. Sip. Yeah, we're fighting this bear. He knocked Oleg out. He's tough. Stay on guard. Spam your weapon arts. Oh no, he's been stance broken and he's dead. Yeah, we didn't need Oleg. We just need to make him feel better. Spelldrick Talisman. Magic defense. And that fight's done. We got another fight. It's gonna take longer to get there because it's a little longer dungeon right over here. And yes, we're gonna go here. Now this one's a bit tricky to get to for the sole reason it's kind of a parkour puzzle to get down it. But it is what it is. Ignore him. Nope. Almost just ran off the edge. And we'll just take the Spirit Spring instead of trying to be cool. Parkour down. It ain't worth it. Where is it? There it is. Parkour! There you are. It's a tunnel. Oh my god. Don't do that again. Whew. It died. It fell down. It has wings and can fly, but it dies to fall damage. Me personally, I would never let that happen to me. I want to get that gone. Where's the other marker? Nah, this is gonna annoy me. Where is it at? Where's the marker? Oh my gosh, I've just... Gah! So everything is pretty weak in here. There's some low-tier smithing stones that you can buy infinite of, but if you don't want to buy infinite of them, you can just come here. I actually think you could just... Yep. Is that the path upward to the boss? That's the path upward. I think the boss... down there. Yes, I believe so. I would be wrong. Never believe me again. No aim. Lower. Excuse me. That was very rude of you. I just want to commit some murder. Is that too much to ask? Sip a potion. It's just one of these guys, except he actually has a really cool weapon drop. Oh, you poor sap. You can't hit me. I'm opening a door. I'm immune to damage. Scaly misbegotten. Oh no, your HP. And Oleg is fighting the door. Yeah, you fight that door, buddy. You fight it. And now we have an anchor as our weapon. It's an axe. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Just ridiculous. And pretty sure there's bosses I've missed here. But I would need to look at my Google Doc I have. Alrighty. So we're going to go back to Limgrave now. Where is it? That is here. We're going to go here. First step. That's what, like 5 bosses knocked out in less than 15 minutes. Well, it ain't gonna be this easy now. We're gonna start fighting a bit the harder bosses. Just a little bit. Things are gonna scale up. So you can also do this early game, and it teleports you to the swamp where you can get the gravity magic really early on. Like into that swamp, but into a cave before that swamp. You go down there, but for your dexterity builds, here's a really cool weapon. Really, it can go with any weapon. It's just a really fast attacking weapon that is a dexterity based weapon if you don't scale it for anything specifically. The whirly, the twirly twin blade. It's an alright one-handed moveset, but that's not what you use it. You two-hand this thing. You two-hand it, and look at that speed, baby. And that's not even the best part. Hold up. I'm Darth Maul. Yeah. Bleed machine right here. Don't worry, there's other cool twin blades. I think we already have... Yeah, we have one. The Godskin weapon is a twin blade, and... Did not know you could summon him here, and did not mean to. I simply meant to jump off. But he'll teleport with us and deal with the rats. Oh, yeah. Just turn around and... You see that man roll up, you know you're toast. And there we go, we've been teleported. You hit him, Oleg. You get him. And now we've been warp napped. When you've been like warp napped like this, you can't teleport to another grace until you rest at a grace. But don't worry. This has a lot of higher tier smithing stones. These are all smithing stone level 5s to get you from level 13 to 15. So those are quality weapon upgrades right here. And all the enemies, all the minor enemies, the guys with the pickaxes, will also drop those. But here's your grace. Warp out if you need to. Yeah, we're just gonna keep up in dexterity till we get that to 40. This here's Scarlet Rock Grease, so you can get some of the poison. And yeah, we're in the swamp now. We're gonna be dealing with some enemies here too. And for the little run of this dungeon, the boss run isn't hard once you have the shortcut. The only problem with it is getting detected by the spiders, or the pests, as they're called. They call them spiders because they shoot webs. But you can just crouch all the way around. Then you gotta do parkour. And then he's gonna shoot webs at you, and it will hit. See? Right on schedule. Right on schedule. Watch out. He's strong. Avoid him. He can climb the ladder. That is a Somber Smithing Stone level 4. And then in here's a really good spell. It's surprising how good it is. And it gets boosted by the staffs that these guys drop when they die. And there's the shortcut. That's where we were teleported to. And there's a shortcut. And then if you are using incantations, you're a faith user. 1 minute, I'm being attacked. I believe that item right there will increase the damage of all your incantation spells by 4%. But I'll need to check after the boss. This boss is immune to bleed. It's decently weak to fire. But we're gonna get in, summon Oleg a bit away. And this guy was actually a different boss entirely before. It got nerfed because it was too powerful. But other bosses have done that in this game. If you can stop charging! No. I want to drink my potion. If it's white, It's weak. Hit the white. He can cause bleeds, so be careful. Get out of that, obviously. And attack. And is he attacking the... Oleg! What do I pay you for? Oleg, you dummy. Stop kissing the wall. Took you long enough and now you're gonna get hit. See? Come on. I blame Oleg for his stupidity. I don't know how that crit hit. That crit should not have locked on like that. That is impressive on every level. But Somber Stone 6, 5 Smithing Stone 7s, and then the ability to buy infinite 1s and 2s for Somber weapons. Oleg is half your HP? Get good, dude. Alright. Well, Dragon Wound Grease and a Somber 4. Kill you. Kill you. Yep, there we are. 4% more incantation damage. Like a boss. And we're gonna go... We're just gonna tell... There's where we are. Yeah, we'll go here. Just gonna warp. It's faster. Don't feel like running through the enemies. And I can't level up. Okay, cool. It's no worries. Alrighty. You can ride your horse now. And let's get a Spirit Ash that'll break the entirety of Stormvale Castle. If it does its job at least once, the game's done. Because the game doesn't know how to react to this. The Rotten Stray is a doggy summon that does Scarlet Rot buildup when it attacks people. When it procs in the entirety of Limgrave and Stormvale Castle, if it does the Rot one time, pretty much whatever it hit is gonna die. It's just that strong in the early game. It does fall off, but if it hits, oh baby, whatever it just hit is dead. There's a boss in there. There's our Grace. Gonna knock out this boss. He's an alright boss. He is a duplicate boss, but the encounter is much different, and the other encounter is so far out late game. It's ridiculous how late game it is. And here we are. Gonna summon. Gonna chug. He does use his own summons, all of which spam arrows until phase 2 at least. And then they spam axes, which is why we use Oleg. Careful, he does rot. What, with a tornado? Oh, thank you. I was just talking about that. I see, boom, instant rot. But then again, I stood in it. That's my fault. I'm not to blame. Open up. Come on. No! Game. And that's the rot. Where did you come from? You should have not been here, Mr. Clean Rot. But, yeah, I say he's easy and I die. So we're just going to go back to the Grace because Stake America puts you in a good position. Unfavorable. Disadvantageous. Because if you just walk this little route, There's actually a summon sign, I believe. Yes, right here. So if you want to lose the ability to ride on your horse, you can summon her. However, if we just take a little mosey around, get off our horse, look at him, Sippy. He won't attack. He should not attack. Crouch walk all the way to here. Then you could just I can see just quick damage right on him. Camera, thank you. And that's what you get for not healing and just being greedy. That is my fault entirely. He's not a difficult boss. I shouldn't be dying this fast. I'm just being dumb. But that is a strategy if you do struggle. You can just easily walk up to him from the back. Hit him a couple times. I think I'm gonna do it again. Just for fun. And I was not sneaky enough. Okay. Where are the runes? I was not ready for this fight. You guys spawned way too fast. You know, I think we're gonna bring in a summon. Just because it's not often the game gives you a summon. And when the game does give you summon, it's always nice. And here we are. We can now no longer use our horse. That guy's using the Bloodhound Fang. Absolute Giga Chad. Go for the crit while they're distracting the enemies. The ads. What? No, no, no. I knocked you out of that whirlwind. You cannot go back into the whirlwind. Instant rot. Because screw me, I guess? Pollyanna, you're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be distracting him. The ads. Before he summons again. Hit him in the back real quick. Sure, it's 25% less damage, but who cares? Whoa! You guys came in really fast. Play it safe. Yeah, buff right in front of the boss because you're a Giga Chad. Or have a death wish. Either one works. Arrow! No! Who's shooting me? I don't have time to deal with you guys. The arrow. I blame that arrow and bad rolling. But, I'm surprised he's the wall. Honestly. He's kind of funny to me. That he's the wall for me. But you know what? That's cool. Gonna grab the runes, get out, and do something else. Because there is indeed another boss we could just knock out. Come back to him later. Alright, go to the Celia Understair. There's like 3 bosses in this general vicinity. It's pretty cool. Alright. There's invisible magic users, so just be warned. This is a parkour puzzle of gods. Use your horse, use it well, and everything will be quite swell. Grab the seed, it's what you need. On the house, get that clout. Dead in a rhyme. I'm a failure. Light the torch, make it blue. After all, I know you. And once you break a certain seal, that's the seal for the boss. Okay, get this seal if you just want to get the boss. There's other seals, though, if you want to get the rest of the loot. And it's really powerful mage stuff here. Like, we're talking spells that enemies don't dodge because they don't know it's a spell being cast, because the spell is lore-wise invisible. Fun, huh? It's a duo fight that with enemies that'll get staggered by Oleg in a single hit. Just be careful of the range. They're all ranged. Why are you backing up, huh? You chicken? They just back up. Huh. Well, the monk's dead. Sorceress is getting bullied. They are backstabbable, so. Oleg with the bullying. Knocks flowing sword. Boom. My mage users. This is the greatest magic staff in the game. At 80 intelligence, you'll get 320 sorcery scaling, which is the highest in the game. The only thing is, so by default, just by having your hand, your sorceries are like, I think 20% stronger. But all your sorceries cost like 10% more mana to use. So, just be warned. It can cause your nuke spells to nuke harder, but that is a hefty 52 requirement. You're not going to be hitting that for a while. And I can level up now. Dex. Flasks. Allocate. This is fine. Mace got dual grafted swords. Alright. We've knocked out Celia. We've knocked out the cave, Evergold, and Crystal Tunnel. It's just Inner Aeonia that we have in this little mini section. Cool. Well, I think, yeah, we'll go here. And upgrade the weapon, because we have the stone. Now, the Somber 7 smithing stone is the hardest smithing stone to get in the game, because there's not many around until the end game. But you can get all the other end game upgrades really early. I'm not dead, dude. And I can just upgrade. Cool. We get, ooh, quite a hefty bit of damage. I will take that. And then you can duplicate Ashes of War if you have lost Ashes of War, so you can put the same Ashes of War on multiple weapons. Don't know why you'd want to, but it is what it is. You can also sell things to them. Oh wait, do we have any glove warts? That's Ivan 9. Oh yeah, that's right. I got that from Mogwin. It's Mogan time. And right. Let's try more damage. We also got the time. Do it. couple times. I'm gonna bring in the girl, bring in the guy. No one here will be alive. Look at me now as I start to jive. Hitting it, winning it, everyone doing it, spinning it. Hit him with a rap battle. So tragic. Archer spam. I got firing squatted. I don't know if that's a proper word. I also don't care. Oh, wow. That was fast. You're supposed to have increased health and stance. Okay. Is that just something you do after a stance break now? Because you've never done that before. I swear, you've been like the easiest boss. Like, I'd come here for pocket change. Did you get buffed? If you did, let me know, because honestly, that's an impressive feat, my bro. Ooh. And arrow dodging. Okay, I guess you don't want me to buff, huh, boys? Well, too bad. Take the buff. Oh, come on. I got the drink. How are you not dead? Jeez Louise. And they killed Pauline. Whew. Get the Grace, Commander Standard, and the Unalloyed Gold Needle. Quest item and a weapon. This weapon right here. Pretty cool weapon. Honestly, it's a nice halberd. Pretty decent damage. But that's not why people use it. This right here. 20% buff to attack and defense for all allies for the next minute. That's you, your spirit summon, any friends you have online, all for the next minute, just getting buffed. And so people use this in conjunction with another Ash 4 that I'm pretty sure we might have, actually. Hold up. Because it stacks, because everything stacks in this game. We don't actually have it. Let's rectify that, because it's in Limgrave. You can get this spell in Limgrave. Yeah, no. War Master Shack is easy. And so what people do is they get this combined, and then there's a third buff that it's a spell that takes like 15 faith to cast. So you can just stack it with all these and just go super buff. Because buffs in this game are multiplicative and not additive. So it's just your damage can stack really crazy with this. And because they're Ashes of War and only one of them's a spell, that's pretty good damage. There's your guy. Kill this guy and wait. There's my sword. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the Nox flowing sword. I got distracted. He just used the Ash of War. Golden Vow. It's also a spell, but anyways. Nox flowing sword. Never talked about this. Pretty cool, basic curve sword type thing. Ash of War. Just makes it super long. That's it. So, yeah, if you don't want Bloodhound Step, put Golden Vow on your dagger. Get yourself an incantation ability. And know it, we'll grab that too. We'll just not get all your buffs in. I believe it is... Go to Smoldering Wall. You'll be able to see it from there. Or should be able to. Yes, there it is. It's like right over here. Close enough. Go over to this little castle. There's some red main knights, a knight and some soldiers if you want to square up. A little battalion down here of more red main knights. Can we even get up here this way? I don't know. I've never gone this way. Yes, you can. No? 1 minute. Aha! Loser. Somber 4. Alright, this spell's called Flame Grant Me Strength. 20% more physical damage, 20% more fire damage. We've been using fire quite a lot. If you're just doing a flame-based build, just grab it. It's like, people just use it as a basic buff spell, even if they're not using fire damage. Because it's just that good, and it's such low FP cost. Like, they go Golden Vow, Flame Grant Me Strength. Then if they have Rallying Standard, or whatever other spell they could possibly have that buffs them. Nope, nope, we're not doing this, we're not doing this. Back off, punks. I might increase my faith enough to use Flame Grant Me Strength because it might just be worth it a lot. Can't warp yet, come on. Anyways. Alright, but this is where we're gonna end the video. Come on, can you get off my horse? We'll go around and end the round table hold. Just so I could show you how this stuff would work real quick. So, can I use Flame Grant Me Strength? Or do I need to level up my faith? Yeah, 15 faith. My faith is at 12. Yeah, that's 3 levels. That's not bad. So yeah, I'll do that. Then we go. Then also get you some faith scaling too if you want that. But I really don't care about that. So what people would do is they'll roll up to whatever they're going to do. Golden Vow, there's that. Cast your spell. And then if you have it, go into here. Then Golden Flame Grant Me Strength or Golden Vow again, just to make sure the timers are set. And then, bam, they're doing so much damage. Actually, hold up, what is my AR? So that's 451 with all the buffs. So when all the buffs end, how much damage is that going to drop down to? Is it going to end? Oh. Well, I should have figured. Well, obviously, I'm not going to be using that, though. 451, the buff is still here. Oh. 405. I gained like 46 damage. I think it was just from this alone, though. Yeah, 427. Oh, no, so Rallying Standard was there. But you see the points. And how much time? Yeah, we're going to end it here. See you guys later. Have fun.